Mid-1942, Britain remains in the stranglehold of the German U-boat menace. American ships coming to its aid are being destroyed at alarming rates. To reverse their fortunes, the Allies must gain the upper hand in the intelligence war.
The most critical factor in the Battle of the Atlantic was the exchange of information between the Americans and the British. It maximized both the technological and intellectual capabilities of both sides.
The precedent for this vital collaboration is the Tizard Mission, 15 months before the Pearl Harbor attack. With Nazi invasion seemingly inevitable, Henry Tizard, head of the British Aeronautical Committee, persuades Churchill to gift America every scientific innovation Britain holds in exchange for access to U.S. production lines. The blueprints are packed into a single trunk. Embarking from Britain, it reaches Washington, D.C. in September 1940.
That box was described by one American official as the most important cargo that ever reached its shores.
The trunk contains the memorandum on the feasibility of the atomic bomb, designs for jet engines, rockets, superchargers, gyroscopic gun sights, submarine detection devices, self-sealing fuel tanks, plastic explosives, and perhaps the most important invention of World War II, a working magnetron number 12, an advancement in radar technology 1,000 times more effective than the best American counterpart.
This was revolutionary. You can put it into an aircraft, you can put it on a ship, then you can take that technology and take it anywhere on the battle space.
American assembly lines begin mass producing the device that will change the course of the war. Its first challenge, to close the deadly mid-Atlantic gap. From space, the boneyard of Allied shipping is startlingly revealed.
You can fly missions from the United States, you can fly missions from Britain, but you can't quite close everything, and you've got the mid-Atlantic gap in the middle. The U-boats realize that and concentrate in that area.
By April 1943, 3,450 Allied ships have been lost. But new carriers are launched, loaded with long-range aircraft fitted with the magnetron number 12, and the gap begins to close.
It turns the Atlantic from this wide mass in which the U-boat can hide in to no, I can find you out there.
As British code breakers crack the German Enigma code, the final piece of the Allied resurgence falls into place, and the tactical and technological advantage is exploited in the convoy battle known as ONS-5.
Among all the convoy battles, one of the most important was ONS-5 in April '43, and it's important really because it demonstrated clearly, I think, how far the Allies had got.
42 ships of the slow-bound ONS-5 convoy leave Liverpool for Canada. For Dönitz, it is a perfect target.
Dönitz is feeling this great sense of urgency, like he needs to sink more and more tons of shipping, and he actually presses his luck in this battle.
The first wave of U-boats sink 13 Allied ships. But as thick fog falls, the advantage switches. Armed with the German codes and advanced radar, the Allies strike back with impunity.
Dönitz fights longer than he should, brings in more U-boats than he should, which are then in fact chewed up by the convoy. After the battle, Dönitz says the Battle of the Atlantic is over, because he sees how expert the British and Americans have become at detecting U-boats, chasing them down and killing them.
With ONS-5, the Battle of the Atlantic is all but won. And the astonishing transformation of American industry can start to dictate the fortunes of war.